Good morning, and welcome to the 2012 Tampa Police Department's annual award ceremony. I'm Sergeant LaJoyce Houston, and I will be your program facilitator today. Please stand as the Tampa Police Honor Guard presents the colors, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. I'd like to invite Police Chaplain Prentice Davis to come forward for the invocation.
Order. On.
Heavenly Father, while we yet have opportunity, we want to thank you for blessing us with this day and the opportunity to show forth our appreciation and respect and honor for those who have supported this department and this community in our efforts to bring us into a oneness of government and citizenship, that we might better our community and do those things that are pleasing and beneficial to all mankind. We ask that you continue to direct us and guide us and keep us as only you can. These and all blessings we ask in your Son, Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to invite our Chief, Jane Castor, up to say a few words.
Thank you, LaJoyce. Before we get started, I want to recognize a couple of people in the audience. We have Mark Ober here, the state attorney, our good friend, the Tampa Police Department. And we have Major Perotti from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, our partners in crime. And my esteemed mentor, I'm not sure he wants to take credit for it, but retired Chief Steve Hogue. Hiding out somewhere. All right, this is a highlight for the Tampa Police Department, and we have been very, very successful in reducing crime over the past few years, and the group that's gathered here is really a great example of why we have been so successful. It's those partnerships. It's not just the men and women of the Tampa Police Department, it is the partnerships with the business community, with the citizens, with our law enforcement partners, with the State Attorney's Office, Public Defender's Office, all of us working together as a team. Pam Bondi was in town on Monday for an event, and she alluded to the same thing, that she has been all over the United States and never seen the relationships like we enjoy here in the city of Tampa, in Hillsborough County, and frankly in the Tampa Bay area. So we're very, very lucky, and I thank each and every one of you for your contributions, and I also thank you for being here today at this event. Now it's my great honor to introduce our leader, Mayor Bob Buckhorn. He's been, as I tell everyone, he's been a part of the police department as long as I have. He used to ride along with us on the quad squads years and years ago, and he may want to tell the story when he gets up here. It's completely false that we ever locked him in the back of any police car. It's not true. He has no photos, no video. But he understands, obviously, as a leader, he understands the importance of law enforcement and the importance of having a safe city. But for us, It's much more important that he understands what law enforcement is all about. He's a part of the law enforcement family. So it's our honor to have him as our leader. Mayor Bob Buckhorn.
Just because she has a gun, you don't have to believe her. They did used to lock me in the back of the cars, and they would not let me out to chase the bad guys. Chief Castor, thank you, and to all of you, thank you. To the command staff, thank you. This is a great police department. It truly is. And when the eyes of the world are on us next August, the world will see what I know and what you know and what this community knows, that this is the finest police department in America. And I could not be prouder of the men and women that are here, not only in the front row, but those of you who are in the back of the room who are out there every day doing things that none of us could imagine, but you do it because you believe in this community, you believe in your partners, you believe in your squad, and you believe in this police department. But equally as important is the folks who don't wear the uniform, who don't carry a gun, who haven't been sworn in, but do everything that they can to help these men and women be successful. They pray for them, they celebrate with them, they mourn with them, and most importantly, they help them. Whether it's the folks that are internal to our organization, our civilians, or whether it's our partners out in the community, people like Richard Gonsmart, who never stops believing in this department, but never stops believing in the capacity of this community to be a great community. And to all of you who touch our officers' lives every day, whether it's our legal folks, whether it's our reserve folks, whether it's our other partners in law enforcement, whether it's citizens who do their part to help protect these men and women, but more importantly, to honor them when need be and to serve them whenever possible. So to all of you who are getting the awards today, I say congratulations. But I also know there's hundreds of more like you out there. Silent partners, partners who may not get a plaque today, but partners who do everything within their abilities to help this police department and by extension to help our city. Thank you for what you do. And to the men and women of law enforcement who get up every day to put Kevlar on, to do for us what we can't do for ourselves. Thank you, and God keep you safe.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. I'm Brian Dugan. I'm a captain with the Special Operations Bureau of the Police Department, and we will be kicking the party off now. This is the best part of the whole day. No disrespect to the mayor or the chief, but now we get to recognize everyone. Our first person will be the Citizen of the Year, and if you please come forward, be recognized, and that's Mr. Richard Gonsmart. Mr. Gonsmart is a true supporter of the Tampa Police Department. He not only sponsors our annual memorial run for fallen officers, but also provides the food for all participants. He honors our fallen officers by riding with local police officers in the Police Unity Tour. Mr. Gonsmart attended the Citizens Academy during the month of November. He was one of the first to volunteer and experience the electronic control device, also known as the taser. Although Mr. Gonsmart supported law enforcement's use of the tool, he knew the experience would give him the physical ability and the knowledge to address any concerns brought to him by the general public. Now that's going above and beyond. And you actually volunteered for that, huh? During the Citizens Academy, he also had the opportunity to ride along with our Rapid Offender Control Squad in District 3. He became aware the Narcotic Canine Squad had to retire a dog, our canine dog, for health purposes. With our budget tightening, our funds were not available to replace the dog. And soon after the ride along, Mr. Gonsmart donated a dog for that rock squad. Mr. Gonsmart is responsible for 2 other canines within our department. We approached him to assist with a fundraiser for our dog since we knew he was an avid German Shepherd owner and a breeder. He quickly agreed to the fundraiser and offered to host it at one of his restaurants. He realized that a fundraiser would take time to plan, and he did not want our canine unit to suffer without dogs in the meantime. He recruited another shepherd breeder with a big heart and they purchased 2 canines immediately for our department. For all the good works for the Tampa Police Department and our community, Mr. Richard Gonsmart is our Citizen of the Year. Our CVAP Volunteer of the Year, James Wolf. Mr. Wolf has volunteered over 100. He has volunteered over 166 hours assisting with tasks in the Tampa Police Department Photo Lab. The Tampa Police Department's Photo Lab services officers, detectives, state attorneys, private attorneys, citizens, and private businesses with crime scene photographs on a daily basis for court cases and depositions. During these requests, James is called upon with limited notice. He is very dependable and performs most of his duties with minimal supervision. During an average 30-day period, the police department's photo lab completes over 600 requests for pictures or compact discs. On occasion, special requests are made for large pictures. Due to James' unique organizational skills and his acquired knowledge on our photo lab printer processor, he has been able to complete these with the utmost accuracy and quickness. Without the assistance of volunteer James Wolf, these requests would be difficult to fill in a timely manner. James' abilities are not just limited to printing and processing photos. At times, he has assisted in retrieving and transporting stored evidence from all 3 of our districts. He is very professional and knowledgeable in law enforcement procedures. He has received a bachelor's degree, is in the process of obtaining a master's degree. His future plans are to become a Tampa police officer. I guess the question is, why are you not already an officer? Because of his dedication to the Tampa Police Department, it is our honor to recognize James Wolf as our Volunteer of the Year. The Chief's Community Policing Award goes to Officer Sean Mahabir. And Officer Sean Mahabir's short tenure as a Tampa police officer, he has embraced the Tampa Police Department's mission. He has truly taken this mission statement to heart and has worked tirelessly to ensure the citizens of the city of Tampa, and more specifically, the Ybor City area citizens and business owners alike, are provided with the highest level of service they deserve from the Tampa Police Department. Officer Mahabir has been a crucial component in various assignments and projects within District 3 and has spearheaded several initiatives within the historic Ybor City area. He is continually involved in crime prevention. He also engages himself in actively pursuing leads to try and solve crimes that have occurred within the area. During this time, he was able to identify an arsonist that was destroying multiple homes and businesses within the Ybor City area. There was limited information, although he was able to obtain information that led to the offender's arrest based on his knowledge of the people within Ybor City. No doubt, Officer Mahabir's involvement in this case surely averted other fires and potentially saved lives. From starting an Ybor Business Watch to spearheading an instrumental asset and mobile crime prevention enforcement with bicycles, Officer Mahabir has truly made a difference in District 3, and we thank him and we congratulate him. Our Reserve Officer of the Year is Timothy Burke. Reserve Officer Timothy Burke has been a member of the Tampa Police Department's Reserve Force since November of 2009. Since becoming a Reserve Officer, Timothy Burke has volunteered more than 560 hours to the Reserve Force. In 2011, he volunteered over 230 hours and worked over 30 special events, in addition to meeting his required monthly hours each and every month. Reserve Officer Burke is continually looking for ways to help to improve the Reserve Force. He recently volunteered to be trained as a mobile command post driver during special events in order to relieve our full-time officers from this assignment so that they can continue to patrol in their zones and in the neighborhoods they protect. Reserve Officer Burke has also earned the respect of many full-time officers. He is very proud of the uniform he wears and has become one of our most active members in our Reserve Force Honor Guard. As an Honor Guard member, Reserve Officer Burke is required to train 3 hours a month above and beyond his mandatory hours. He is happily married to his grade school sweetheart, Kathy. She has been employed by the Department of Homeland Security since 2007. It is for these type of commitments that the Reserve Force Officer Timothy Burke has been named the Tampa Police Department's Reserve Officer of the Year. For the Bell Childers Memorial Award, we welcome Karen Stanley. Karen Stanley earned her Juris Doctorate degree from Stetson University College of Law and was admitted to the Florida Bar in 1989. She began her career as an assistant state attorney in the 13th Judicial Circuit in September of 1989, working her way through the ranks by becoming the division chief of the Sex Crimes Child Abuse Unit and then Felony Bureau Chief. She was named Chief Assistant State Attorney in January of 2001, and as Chief Assistant, she is responsible for supervising over 100 attorneys and 180 clerical personnel, as well as working closely with law enforcement agencies throughout Hillsborough County. In her tenure at the State Attorney's Office, she has tried over 200 cases, including capital sexual battery cases and first-degree murder death penalty cases. Approximately 20 of those prosecutions have resulted in life sentences. The last case she tried for the state of Florida was State of Florida versus Humberto Delgado, the individual who murdered Corporal Mike Roberts. She and Jay Pruner obtained a conviction of Delgado, and he has been sentenced to death. Throughout Ms. Stanley's years as a prosecutor, her support and respect for law enforcement has been unwavering. The diligent prosecutions of career criminals and violent offenders are critical to make Tampa a safe community. Honoring the memory of Detective Ricky Childers and Detective Randy Bell, Chief Assistant State Attorney Karen Stanley continues a proud tradition of service to the community and to Hillsborough County, and we thank you. For our Business Partnership of the Year award, it's 13 Ugly Men Foundation. The Tampa community has had the pleasure to receive the generosity and service of the 13 Ugly Men. Over the 2011 year, their generosity has yielded over $91,000 in cash donations to Tampa organizations and charities. Their in-kind donations and support to other organizations and projects could easily triple that number. The City of Tampa Police Department has been fortunate and privileged to receive their generosity. Our DUI unit received a forfeited Lexus from their enforcement office, from our enforcement officers, and thought it would be a good idea to use the vehicle as a DUI educational tool. As with many good ideas, there is always a cost associated with making these things happen. The 13 Ugly Men thought the idea was worthy and donated over $1,600 to have the outside of the vehicle wrapped to look like a police vehicle. This specially marked Lexus is now used to educate the public on the consequences of DUI. Our Tampa Bomb Squad was in need of a bomb operations center, and the Mounted Patrol was in need of a facility to house their horses during our Ybor City operations. With this current economic climate and tight budgets, it was hard to see this happen. The City of Tampa had closed the Fire Station No. 2. A 1924 firehouse was acquired for the purpose of our facility. The fire station was in disarray and in need of repair, and the Tampa Police Department and the 13 Ugly Men partnered up, and with their generous donation of over $9,000, along with the coordination of other sponsors, made this vision a reality. Our bomb squad and Mounted Patrol now have a first-rate facility to accommodate their needs, and the community has one less abandoned building in the neighborhood. It is with great pride and privilege that we recognize 13 Ugly Men with the Tampa Police Department's Business Partnership of the Year Award for their unwavering support and generosity to not only the police department, but the Tampa community. Their donations have made critical impacts for all of our recipients. Thank you. For our Business of the Year goes to Corwin Design and Graphics. Over the last several years, Corwin Design and Graphics has donated hundreds of labor and design hours and thousands of dollars of free printing to our police department and our Mounted Patrol unit. Owner Casey Kerwin has a strong dedication to the city of Tampa and our police department. During the dark days of losing our officers, either in the line of duty or just taken before their time, Corwin Design and Graphics has been there to help us. The company created and donated programs for the funeral services of Corporal Mike Roberts, Officers Dave Curtis, Jeff Kokab, Master Police Officer Randy Davis, and Captain Dan Lyons. They, on 2 occasions, donated their labor and design logos that were used during the Police Unity Tour for T-shirt production. The company created the logo and produced low-cost, high-quality programs for our Versadex conference that was held in Tampa a short time ago. Corwin Design has also offered low-cost printing and design assistance to the Tampa Police Department employees and family members. After the completion of our building in our Mounted Patrol barn in 2008, Corwin Design and Graphics donated a refrigerator, washer, and dryer that are currently being used at the barn. Casey and her staff have designed new Mounted Patrol logo and is currently donating posters, publicity outlets, and other items in our fundraising efforts for our Mounted Patrol unit. Casey has provided keys to her business and to the Tampa Police K-9 unit for training purposes. You really allowed our dogs in your building? Okay. You must not know our K-9 guys very well. After the hours, the K-9 units were able to conduct building searches and suspect apprehension training inside the structure. The Corwin Design and Graphics has been an invaluable resource to the Tampa Police Department, which is why they have been selected as our Business of the Year. Our Employee of the Year is Lori Beth Woodham. Lori Beth has worked as our primary legal counsel for the Forfeiture Bureau for over the past 7 years. She and her support staff process an average over 250 cases per month involving property seized in violation of the Florida Contraband Forfeiture Act. This process involves intake screening for review of legal sufficiency, adversarial preliminary hearings, out-of-court settlements, filing of complaints in support of forfeiture, and attendance at court proceedings. Assistant City Attorney Woodham prepares the affidavits and supporting legal documents necessary to facilitate each investigation and forfeiture. She maintains an excellent rapport with investigators and makes herself available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for consultation on legal issues. In virtually every instance that a criminal faces punishment, the defendants exhaust all means to have evidence against them suppressed. In over 500 filings, Ms. Woodham has yet to have a case suppressed for technical error, procedural violations, or legal sufficiency. In addition to her outstanding accomplishment in the field of asset removal, Ms. Woodham provides monthly updates on criminal law and oversees training on countless search and seizure issues, laws regarding the use of informants or cooperating defendants, and operational matters. Following virtually every training presentation, she has made her expertise in this area and has earned her praise from officers. And that is why Lori has been selected as our Employee of the Year. The Officer of the Year goes to Detective Larry Brass. Detective Larry Brass is a 13-year veteran of the Tampa Police Department. He is currently assigned to the District 1 Latent Investigation Squad. Detective Brass utilizes his experience as a detective and keen investigative curiosity to bring numerous cases to positive conclusions each month. He leads by example and actively develops his subordinates to fight crime effectively. His recent accomplishments involve solving key crimes and contributing to the arrest of numerous suspects involved in two prolific crime rings which operated within the city of Tampa and Hillsborough County. In January 2011, an auto theft pattern emerged involving Ford F-250 pickup trucks as a specific target. Detective Brass, who was then assigned as a corporal to our ROC squad in District 1, worked with our investigators and ROC squads from Districts 2 and 3 and also the Sheriff's Office. Within a few weeks, they had identified the ringleader and 5 other accomplices. These suspects were subsequently tied to 28 additional auto burglaries and numerous residential burglaries within the city of Tampa and Hillsborough County. The leadership Detective Brass displayed in organizing and directing this multifaceted investigation was nothing less than outstanding. He coordinated strategic efforts among Tampa Police Department's districts and the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Detective Brass was also responsible for interrogating the hardened criminal who eventually confessed to all of his crimes and revealed the location of the remaining stolen vehicle parts. During the summer months of 2011, the areas of north and south of West Kennedy Boulevard experienced a large increase in residential burglaries. Detective Brass and his squad mates began to investigate for any connections between the burglaries. During the course of the investigation, the squad conducted a street check in the area of the burglaries. During the interview, the subject revealed that he had knowledge of the burglaries and agreed to serve as an informant. The informant, excuse me, Larry, you do way too much work. I can't finish. You're going to have to slow it down for next year. That informant provided information alleging that our 4 juveniles were committing the residential burglaries. The informant further stated that he knew of the next intended victim and was able to provide an address. Brass made contact with the potential victim, and covertly, since he lived directly across from the street from one of the suspects, he was able to develop an operation where the officers occupied the residence for several days, and as planned, the juveniles attempted to break into the residence, and the officers were stationed inside and were able to arrest the 2 suspects. Imagine the shock on their face, huh? Through his superior investigative skills and commitment to crime solving, Detective Brass brings tremendous value to the Tampa Police Department and the community that he serves, and that is why Larry has been named our Officer of the Year. And for our closing remarks, I'd like to bring up Chief Jane Castor again.
Thank you very much, Brian. I'd just like to say a few words about our recipients here today. Again, we couldn't do it without you. And Richard Gunsmart has done so much for the community, not just the police department, but if you read everything that he has been involved in, we would be up here every day. He just won the Citizen of the Year, and I told them if we went through all of the accolades, we wouldn't be there just for lunch. We'd have to order dinner as well, and I'm sure Richard would make it available for all of us. But one of the things that Richard does is he doesn't just get involved financially, he gets involved personally. And he rode in last year's Police Unity Tour. It's a 250-mile bike ride in memory of those who died in the line of duty from Virginia to Washington, D.C. And when it was done, he thanked us for allowing him to participate. So that says a lot about the kind of individual that he is. And Karen Stanley and I go way back. We became personal friends when I was in charge of the Sex Crimes and Family Violence Unit as a supervisor. And I know we had a lot of knockdown, drag-out conversations, but she's a personal friend, as is Mark Ober and the State Attorney's Office. I don't think you'd find that kind of relationship anywhere else in the nation. And I also know that she was personal friends with Ricky and Randy, and I know that it means a lot to her. And I can't thank the state attorney's office enough for what you do for us, because it means a lot, and I know it's from the heart. And for the 13 ugly men, I don't want to ruin the euphoria for you ugly guys, and I don't want to throw Donnie under the bus, but he told me sometime back that the majority of you guys have warrants, so he said this was the best way to get you guys all together in the same place. So you may just want to hang out for a little while after this is over. Got a little bit to clear up. And to the employees of the Tampa Police Department, when you look at, we have 1,300 employees with the Tampa Police Department, and each of you have been selected as being outstanding in your particular area. And to look at the future that's coming up from the Wolf family, I was kind of wondering why I was getting all those photographs so quick, and now I know I know why. But you know, that's the future of the police department, and it's a good feeling to know that the future is in good hands. Means a lot. And Jason, what you've done in the Narcotics Bureau is nothing short of amazing. And Tim, with the reserves, we couldn't do it without you guys. I told the mayor earlier, Larry Brass, I said, he's the kind of guy you don't want investigating you. We put him on, had a series of arsons, which everybody's heard about, but they've been going on for about 2 years, and he and Ray Estevez were assigned to the case, and in 48 hours they had it solved. So the mayor said he's the kind of guy that could tell you about things that you were thinking about doing wrong years ago. And I said, yeah, that's him, without a doubt. And the mayor of Ybor City, Sean Mahabir, I guess if I promote him through the years, he'll just have to stay in Ybor City, because I know that the crowd response, if I transferred him out there, the RNC couldn't hold a candle to the response I would get from the people in Ybor City. And Lori, I know that your heart is in it too, and you do. You're definitely a member of the family, and everything that you do is for the betterment of our organization. So congratulations to each and every one of our award winners. We really appreciate everything that you've done. And again, thanks to everybody for coming out. And in closing, how about we all stand up and give a standing ovation to our award winners? Job well done.